All right, we're here in Condor World Cup. A turn area task, which I hate. But I don't know what the minimum time is. I'll ask it in the chat, but let's save this task. I'm not even sure if Kotasa can translate this, but this will be interesting. So you guys are going to love this, you American US rules guys who love turn area tasks. Before we do that, let's see, it's 15 meters, so my GS3 works. Weather, strong, normal. That's sort of, could be Venice 3. But I like my setup of my JS3, so we'll go full. Maybe I just won't go in with the fixed ballast, and I'm going to go back my two centimeters here. So now I'll save Condor 0. Okay. And now we'll go over to Kotasa and resave that. Okay. Extract those files that were just written to this directory. Make sure the date and time is correct. It is. And dump that into XCSOR data. Paste. Replace the old files. So there we go. So I'm sure, let's see, weather, wind is out of the west. That's interesting. 20K. Thermals, strong but narrow, low, no waves, and almost no moisture. Hangar we've already selected. We've brought it back for a little bit of a climbing advantage. We'll be airborne for this. All the good pilots are here. That's great. And I'm not sure that I could discern much more from this. So if the wind's out of the west, I probably want to, I'm not going to go down here. So I probably want to go something like back here in this region. There's this valley, and then somehow get around up into this valley. But you're probably not going to want to go up into this terrain unless you can get over the top easily and then come downwind here. And then the way back might be this valley. So get slightly above final glide and come down this, but I just do not have enough time to become this familiar. Okay, good, we've got it running. Just double check it. So I'm not seeing myself, there we go. Right, up, down, and off. Alright, so we can join. I'm not forgetting anything. What I don't know is the minimum time, and I'll have to program that into the task somehow. Time. That's the daytime. Race in window. Maybe that's in 1 hour and 45 minutes. Okay. Join flight, and I can turn on XCSOR, fly. Okay, so I've got it. Now I've got to go in and do all the configurations, devices. We have to edit, go over to desktop port. Okay. Now we have to go config system setup units European. I'm going to be airborne here, so I'm going to have to do some of this work in the air. Let me try and get rid of that. There we go. fly here for a second. All right, wind is off of my right wing. All right, units, that's on European. Config plane, we'll scroll down to the JS3, 15, and activate it. Then we go to config flight and go to 200 liters, a little less, 190 liters, a little less, 180 liters, trying to get to 60, okay. Now I have to go turn my task into this AAT for 145. That might already be in here. What was the start height? 2,500 meters maybe? Nav task. Manage rules. So it's set up as a racing task. We're going to turn that into an AAT. Select. And manual start armed. And then we want to turn this to 1 hour 45. What's that? I'm just turning away here so I could program the task. Start height max 1,500 meters. Is that correct? All right, we'll get the start task info here. $1,500 meters, that's correct. Finish, we'll look for here. Finish is 0 meters, so that's correct. MSL, let's change this to meters. 0 AGL. Start height preferences MSL, so I think we're correct. Close. All right, I think we are correct now. Yeah, it's drawing my perspective points in the task. An AAT. Alright, we're already above our start height. That's good. I could start eating my sandwich. Literally, it's a PB&J. I hope you all are doing well. This heat's chock full of power here. Oh, some new names. Jab and Jazz are here. Those are regulars. KMI. SC4 Rock. Looks mainly French and some German. The Germans all fly the Venice. Ooh, 57. SCR, Mr. Beach, Mr. Fiddler, Mr. Barat. Zeus is here. So the second turn area is straight into the wind. Let me zoom out. You can see the turn areas. The wind is coming from 2 to 1. So the first leg is mostly downwind. The second leg is straight into the wind, center to center. And then the third leg is back into the wind again. So very difficult. I wonder, it might be best to go straight north and test the northeast quadrant of turn point 1, and then touch the northwest quadrant of turn point 2. Minimize into the wind. That's lag. Look at that view. Not a regatta for an AT. Come on. You make my head explode. Sorry about the chewing, I'm having lunch. So on XC-SOAR I have this 1 hour 45 min time FAI AAT program in. This is going to be a super difficult task. It's in the 15 meter class, mostly JS3s. I'll show you the heat up there. A couple Venice 3s. Seems like the JS3 is now very much the preferred glider in Condor, although I think today it might be better to have it Venice 3 just because the thermals are narrow, but this is a lot of ridge, but only about 10-12 miles an hour of wind, so not a strong ridge day. TRM is here. And TKM. Try not to break the wings off this time. sandwich is done. The apples are done. Just me. Try that again inside the cockpit. Much easier to do it nicely. And we're looking out the nose. There's the starting line, 1,500 meters. Oh, actually, I've got this totally wrong. The first leg is into the wind. The second leg is downwind. I was thinking I was screwed up. So this is essentially the first leg, and you can see the wind direction there. So that far side ridge should work a little bit. Now if we go way down there around the corner, it may be that we're looking at that corner right there. Let me turn on my... There may be a lake there and I may be able to pass through. Let's see here. That's the 90. So that wind is exactly off the right wing there. So really those ridges are not going to work very well. So I'm in the middle of the line here and I just want to draw the first course. That's to the center of the turn area. It's going to be get around the corner and work north. If I can get down to that lake though, there's a ridge that carries me all the way to the first turn. But at 1,500 meters, I don't think I can make it to the lake. And I think the lake is, I'm going to turn on track IR now. I think the lake is, yeah, there's the lake. So, well, I should be able to zoom on that. That is a long way down there. But if I'm able to get there and get up, there's a ridge that is a little bit of a headwind, but mostly across the wind that goes to almost the center of the turn. And it really just depends where exactly is the wind. If there's any energy down that ridge, I think that's what we got to do. All right, so we have what we think is a strategy. Now using XCSOAR, I can see most of the ridges here. And it really is going to come down to working the ridges on the first two legs. And then the third leg, depending on where you end up. I really wish I could share my XC screen with you guys. I'll have to figure out a way to do that. This is a good test just to see if the ridge works at this wind angle, and you can see it's almost right on the nose. A little bit of a right turn, a little farther down, but not much at all. So there's almost no ridge on that leg down to the lake. If I zoom out there, you can see the lake 1 inch from the left side of the screen there. Somebody's trying that actually. You see them way down there. There's a glider. You know, about 15K ahead. That is somebody practicing out onto that ridge. Still 800 meters over the start, almost 900 meters over the start height. Just killing time. I guess I'll fly up to the end of this little spine, and we could look down there and see what we get a look at. But even if we jump over that high terrain there on the right, there's no ridge that's lined up into the turn area. And again, the wind is right on my nose here, which is west. I'll show you here, 254, so just slightly south of west. Couple starters, not many though. So that is what that first leg looks like up that first valley. I wish you guys could see this in 4K. I probably will start trying to broadcast in 4K. I think I have the bandwidth to do it here. So I'm sure a lot of guys are thinking about this. This is the on-course way, but getting over that ridge is hell because this ridge is lower than the major ridge. And you're going to spend a lot of time, you're going to be high, but then you're going to have to do something. You're going to have to go ridge to ridge, where the guy who gets upwind down the valley to that ridge is going to be off to the races and just going to go another 80 kilometers right down a ridge to the center of that turn. Looks like TRM might be going. Rock might have gone. No need to look anymore. There goes TRM. It's an AAT, so it really doesn't matter. It's one nice thing of an AAT is start gate roulette is sort of pointless. Did AMS start? Yep. I wonder if Rock was a real start. Zoo's already started. Interesting. So we know where Zoo's is going. Wait, is that Rock over there? I'm gonna pull around here a little bit and see if I can see if any starters are in here. VNN or WHN. I don't think so. All right, well, this is a long task. I don't want to wait around all day, so we're going to start moving into position. We're 11K from the start. A few more starters trickling out. SCR is out of here. Zoos. Climbing over there. So one nice thing is if you start on that left side, which you can't see, you're very close to this ridge right there. Let's see if I can turn J on. Nope. TKM looks like he's kind of getting ready. Turn off all this noise so you can see the start line. I think I'm gonna try and push down to that lake. It might be the wrong thing to do, but it seems it's impossible to tell. I've just not studied enough here in this terrain. All right, 500 meters above the start. RMC at 2.5. spoilers are in, gears up. Flaps are forward. Oof, might have lost a little bit too much energy in this sink. There's the start. There we go. Alright, so my aim is to get down to that lake. We'll pull around this ridge. In hindsight, I started a little too close to this ridge. So we're just going to try and dive over to the left of this spine, and it should be pretty strong. No clouds right now. Can't decide what side of this ridge will be favored. Need to decide in a hurry here. Looks like a little tiny bit left favored. Alright, so this will give you a look at what I'm doing here. Looks like I'm off on my own. 50% has started. Ballsy. $3,000 feet. AGL here, 432. About 1,400 feet above the ground, maybe 2,000 feet above the valley. Just a slight left component here. I'm gonna get over this null and then I'm gonna hug the mountain. There we go, starting to get into some good air now. Turbulent. Oh, there's somebody with the same thought. Probably climbing once they get around the corner. That's some good air. Be more aggressive here on the ridge. The lift. The problem is the sink gets stronger and the lift is no better when you're close to the ridge. And that was almost nothing, just a tiny gust. There should be something here in this spine, the little spine I'm just about to go around. See, I need to pull out away from this because now I'm just in a bunch of sink behind those big spines. And you get a little bit back, but not enough. And the spine here is killing me. Almost to the corner here. This is it, I think. Yep. So you can see the ridge running up at my 10 o'clock. That's where we're going. So that was a small price to pay to get into a long area of really good air. So this is great. With this much wing loading, I got to be doing 150 knots, or I'm not getting any kph, or I'm not getting a lot of benefit. I'll only slow down in extreme left. Give you the wind direction so you can visualize a little bit behind me there. Definitely no slower than the flap 2 in the ring. Give you guys a look here. This is working out well. This is exactly what I visualized this valley would be. Alright, I've been on course here for 6 minutes 39 seconds. Now the question is, that deviation, I'm almost exactly on the course that I want to run into the first turn, and this valley takes me almost to the center of the first turn. The question is, how hard did those guys have to climb? And how much did it slow their average speed down? My speed down that valley was pretty good VMG, probably 60%, 70%. And now I get 100% VMG as I climb at 170 kph. 171 VMG. This is working well. Ooh, look how low the guy is back there. I guess I was that low too. Pulling hard on that. Once we get up to the top, we'll start accelerating. I don't think I want to make that deviation. I don't think I need to. I think all this air is going up because of the good steep slope below me. Eight meters a second. Not quite enough to make it over that spine. I think that guy's climbing too fast. He's going too slow. That's the ridge we're going to take. A little big crossing here. Alright, just about to enter the turn, and you can see some of the guys who went the other way. I think we've kicked their butts. Alright, so we're into the turn. We might max out these sectors. So I see some people on radar back there. CSI. Oh, here they come. TKM. So he started way before me, and I've passed him. That's good. Looks like he might be trying to jump the ridge there. Starting to get good air already. One's a little bit on the nose here. You want to stay out ahead of it. Slow down here. This is huge air. Pretty soon we're gonna match this with cloud. Jumping over one ridge left wouldn't be terrible. Just not going to do it unless I could find a place to do it really well. Gonna get some sink here. 7 meters per second, wow. That's well done. So there's the end of the line there. Well, no, there's some more we can do. I see somebody flashing on that ridge over there. What do I need to jump that? I need a lot of altitude. I might be able to do it here. Yeah, he made a lot of deviation there for very little. What do I do here? We'll push Starting to look smart now. Three W's stuck. I think maybe around that corner there might be the best climb. Oh, I almost rolled left aileron there. If I can cross over where 3W is, there's a lake up there. I should be able to go another at least 30-40 kilometers. Alright, hoping for a big climb here. Well, we don't have to do anything special here. (122 kph average so far. That's not bad on the upwind leg. Next leg will be downwind. Ooh, Zach. So now I'm kind of running out of ideas. Should get some air here. Immediately roll that left. Plenty of altitude to get through. Xisora is giving me a green light. I'm looking for somewhere to jump through to the left, but I just don't know if it's worth it. This Venice 3's got to be pissed off. I think the one guy made his turn. I don't know if it's worth it trying to go any farther. I mean, one thing I could try and do is go up that side. Ooh, people are suffering. Yeah, let's go in there a little further. I think we can get in there and go pretty fast, at least up to the top of that ridge, and maybe even go farther. And we got a queue here to work. Somebody's running off down there, so they've already made the turn. And my boy's following me. Damn leeches. Alright, so I'll zoom out. You can see it says I need an hour 45. I think I've only been in the task for 16 minutes. I don't really have a good display here. Switch info box. Next time to go. I don't know these XC-SOAR things. I want something better than what I have. Next time to go. I think I want my over-under time, but I don't know what that is at XC-SOAR. I can't remember. So wind's not quite on the 90. He might be able to get through here. This rising terrain, this is running out of value here really quick. Be nice to duck over that hill. Just try not to crash here. Am I going to have any chance? No. I could push it a little. This is slow. I feel like I need to go deeper into this turn area. Almost can jive over these edges. Oh, way too much flap. It's going to cost me. Come on, baby. Ooh, it's narrow. I'm getting out of here. Oh, that's probably TKM. Yep. He was way high. That's as far as he got. I think I'm going to look good here. Hopefully there's some good ridge on this other side. There is. There we go. Can we make it out there? Do we want to be greedy? Ooh. I don't think so. I think we're going to turn. We've already kicked his butt. Alright, so I'm going to go nav, arm start, next turn point. A little bit discombobulated here. Wrong flaps. Now Venice is going to try and break through. Good for him. So I'm going to run this up to the almost the center of the turn. You can see that. You can see where I'm going now. Basically paralleling that valley to the left, that peak to the left. Well, that was about 3 minutes of brain fart. I don't think he's going to make it. He's retreating back. He got a few extra miles maybe. But I think our maximum distance is going to be up ahead, so we wasted that distance. And now look at him suffer. So I made the right decision. He was a little higher. We get a few extra miles here. We got a ridge running almost to the center. They're dropping like flies. So we're going to run down that low ridge there. We're going to be a lot lower than TKM, but I don't know, it's a downwind leg. I don't think it'll matter that much. Looking to see if this would be a good area to exit. That peak would be pretty good, but I want more miles. Alright, I'm going to try and autopilot here, and then I'm going to try and change these numbers to something that is useful. Next time to go. Speed indicator, task arrival time. That's what we want. Select. Oh no, 1535, that doesn't do me any good. Switch info box. Task, time to go, ground speed. Ugh. I want something like total time. I want task elapsed time, AAT time. Alright, so I have 112 left to go. That helps. Alright, autopilot off. I might be able to go up to that next peak and climb on that. That's not terrible. Slow down a little bit. See if we can see anybody over there. So that's the idea then, and that almost gets me to another valley that runs into the next turn. Speed's 132 for the task average. Should increase a lot on the downwind. Keep hitting tab, thinking I'm going to get data. Oh, wrong flaps. I'm zooming in here. Well, I definitely want to try and get further into this. I could try and jump out onto that, which will get me a little extra distance. That's what we'll do. So now we're going to go a little further. We'll go to there. $109. So now I need a task arrival time. AGL, don't really need AGL, so let's see if we can't. Alright, let's get the party started here. No flashes. $3W. So we're thinking the same here. I don't know where he's going. Is he climbing? This looks like a really good launch point to go off towards the second turn area. Alright, I'm 108 into a 145 task with a strong downwind. I'd rather be going across the wind than downwind. There's DVH. Some good mines headed over here, and 3W is climbing under that cloud. I don't think I would climb under that cloud. I think I would climb on the hill. You could see him bleed mileage. I mean, I could get over that nook on the left of 3W from here without slowing down. I think that would get me just to the maximum of the turn area. You can sort of see it there. I don't know where he's going. He's trying to go upwind. Okay. I'm just going to keep rocking. I haven't thermaled yet. Why start now? Just funny how people visualize everything different. Ooh, that's some nice air there. Keep on trucking. A lot of people had the same idea here. I like what I'm doing better than 3C, but we'll see who wins. Too slow. Maybe there's a big ass climb behind there. There may be. So we'll try and go down the other side if it works. Getting extra miles here. I think that other side will be good for climb. There's a lake there and we can go to the other side. Getting a few extra miles here. Do we want to go further? No. We'll call that a day. All right. Should get some air here. And we'll dive over to that other side once we're unhappy. Here comes the Venice, trying to do the same thing I was doing. Let's hope he can make it. And we'll go out on this spine and then we'll cross to the other side. I'll zoom out so you can see the other turn area. We'll definitely go for the outboard edge. And we're going to jump right across to there. A little good air there. All right, nav, next turn point. All right, let's get on our speed to fly here. Big, steep gorges here. This would be incredible lift. On this side, and then we'll cross over to the other side. Let's try and get as high as we can and try and not turn this entire task. No thermals. Should be going up like crazy here. We got a little bit overexcited. Oh, this is sucky. Wrong flaps, as usual. Alright, wind is slightly off my right side. That's where we're going to try and climb. Alright. Alright, looks like we're going to get a steeper peak than this. Right where he is. He's turning. Yeah, he turned around because right where I thought the best air would be is where the best air is. Ooh, he's got the same paint scheme. Ridges are not as bombastic as I had hoped. I think there's something better somewhere. It's not enough to turn in. Now, how do we want to do this? I've got to go that way. We'll go to that tall peak. Get some speed on here. All right, 58 minutes remaining. Lots of sink here. Not going fast enough. We turn right and go under this cloud. Those are supposed to be strong. Couple climbers. There's CHT. I guess definitely gonna run over this. Damn it. The other side is going to be, let me zoom in. Yeah. Miscalculation here. Lost a couple K. Still holding a 131 average here. I'm going to go through a little sink here to get onto that next ridge. Shouldn't be too bad. I think I'm going to try and get up on top of this ridge. It's going to be a fight, but I think it'll pay later. And blast through the sink. And then we'll turn. There should be a little bit of angle here, and it should get better with time. So if I could slow down and stay high on the ridge, I should gain on that guy. He sort of lost touch with it. Not as much air here as I'd hoped. Might be a good idea to jump to the other side if I can make it. Yeah, let's try. This is ballsy. I'll get over that. I have a little bit more to work with immediately. Look at that. We'll do it. Ooh, you know what? I could jump over this and just keep going straight. That's what I'm going to do. Because then I could work that. Get a little committed here. I don't think we're going to make it over the next one though. Ugh, wrong flaps. See, those guys are both stuck over there. You can see them. Let's go a lot farther without slowing down here. Wind's off my left quarter. Okay. Beautiful. I see valleys all the way, and those guys are all stuck. They had to climb over something to get around. It was all flat. You can see them all stopped right on that high hill. So the wind is off it's right on my transom, maybe a little bit off my left quarter. All right, need to wake up and get going here. Wind is just a little over my right shoulder, so that peak and then the next peak should climb on the spines, the upwind side of the spines. A little lower than I'd like to be here, but I'm right on course to where Exisor is suggesting. Somebody's on radar back there, but I think they're on the other side of the mountain. A little cloud forming here. One's right on the stern, so I can climb here, and that next one around the corner to the left. I'll start slowing down here. Hoping for something. We're not going to dilly-dally. Just going to float down here until I get something real. Got to be a thermal coming up one of these walls. See the offset there? It's about a 25-30 degree offset. Past DQ pretty good over there on the other side. He's one of the guys ahead. Other guy's showing up. Oh yeah, smoked him. Should get some mild ridge here, and that big face at the end of the valley should have air going up it. Saw a flash on my nose. Somebody's up there. "47 minutes left." Now, do I want to go up this valley to the left or the right? Do not want to go to the left, I think. Maybe. Definitely going to have to go over these peaks. Oof. That up there on that is the climb, but I have to try this. This should have enormous air up it. This is bullshit. That's good. That's pretty good. This is shit. It's got to be a bigger climb. Well, there's Mr. EQ. He likes what I'm trying. Good to have a friend. Caught CSI. Do not want to get all the way in. You got way too low in there. Ooh, that's tempting. Hoping there'll be some energy on this big crazy hill. There's a cloud here, so there's got to be some suck on this, probably this windward side here. We're going to turn hard left. Oof. But I can get over there. Maybe. Big risk. That's cloud. Right at stall speed. Can I make it? That's a long way in the flat. And I'm awful slow. Oh, Jesus. I'll do a circle or two. Should be some more air here. Come on. If there isn't, I'm going to get screwed. I should have gone for it. No balls. EQ is in a good position. Here we go. Wish me luck. Oh, I might be dying here. Oh, I think I'm dead. Oh, I'm dead. Dang it! Bounce! Ah! Oh my God, that's stupid. Well, I was at 132 kph. Let's go to EQ. Oh, can't do EQ. Is he gonna make it? Oh, he chickened out. Maybe he's waving at me. Where is he? There he is. Oh, stupidity. I think I had a good flight going. Let's call this 2, 7, 1, Condor World Cup. And click. What'll be interesting is if anybody has Probably not, but it's worth a try. Nobody yet. Let's upload the other one from this morning. I landed out on that one too. Oh, I didn't save it. Oh well. Well, that is how the cookie crumbles. Sorry. Later. Oh, well, there's US team tonight, so I'm not going to record that. But tomorrow at 11:30. See ya.